Hello everybody, we should be working. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a good day. We're going to keep things kind of mellow. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Make sure that we have all of our audio functioning properly. And as usual, we'll do audio adjustments when the stream actually starts to make sure that we're all good. I am very excited. This is going to be a really cool stream. Very curious to see what all they talk about. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So we got 45 people watching. Is that true? Ah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, hope we get more. Hope we get more. But if this is all we get, this is all we get. So we'll do what we can with it. All right. Well, welcome one and all. Hey, Aaron. Well, Aaron, if you get to listen in or listen to what we talk about, feel free. Would love to have you along. Hello, guys. Hello. So I am starting a bit early. We've got about an hour. We got about 45 minutes. Well, actually, according to the thing, it says it's 30 minutes, but we always know that it's going to do like a 15-minute build-up, and then we'll go into it. When is the stream proper? About 30 minutes. More like 40, really. It'll be more like 40 minutes. But we always start early. I always start early because I like to chat with you guys. I will go ahead and warn you guys. My dog, Della, is with us. She's asleep right now on the couch. When the stream actually starts, I will move myself to the chair close to my computer so that way I can see the stream a bit better. But I'm worried that once I move, she'll get excited and want to follow me, and she'll start getting annoying during the stream, and I don't want that. If she can't behave, she'll go in the kennel. Is Della behaving today? Yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing a lot better than she did yesterday. I think she's still getting used to this place. I think she's still getting used to my apartment. Right now, she's snoozing, and I'm going to let sleeping dogs lie. She had a very, very crazy day yesterday, and I think she needs the nap. How's my day going? It's going okay, Xavier. I had to get up a bit early to take care of some stuff because, you know, dogs need a lot of loving. They need a lot of attention. Raven, is the 10 Plagues of Egypt a very good example of fuck around and find out? I would say that the 10 Plagues of Egypt are more like God basically punishing the wickedness of the Egyptians and also proving his superiority over their gods. Because if you analyze each of the plagues, each one was kind of an insult to each of the gods of Egypt. So it was basically God asserting his dominion over the gods of Egypt, as well as demonstrating to Egypt how powerful he was. As Moses said, the reason this is all going on is to prove my power to the world, you know? Hey, ACC, how you doing? Nice to see you. Raven, you drinking coffee? I don't drink coffee. Coffee isn't really my thing. I drink tea. I'm a tea drinker. The Destiny for Honor crossover rumor is a bit out of left field. Well, I mean, it's not really a rumor. They kind of all but confirmed it in their Twitter post. So, hey, you know what? I'm excited. Damn it. Della, relax. It's okay. They're just doing construction downstairs. You're fine. Take it easy. Yeah, they're doing some construction in the apartment just beneath us, and it woke Della up. Calm down. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. She's fine. What kind of tea? This morning, I had peach tea. It's all right, Della. Put your head back down. You're okay. Ever thought about doing a 40K paint stream? No, because I don't have a good camera for that. I have a very weak camera. That's why I don't do a whole lot of face streams. Like, I don't show my face a whole lot because my camera's pretty shitty. Plus, I don't really like my own face. I think I'm an ugly individual, but that's neither here nor there. Not a religious man myself, but old religious history has always intrigued me, especially when it comes to the tragedies. Oh, well, I mean, if you ever want to talk about it, feel free. I'm always open to discussing Christianity because that is my faith, and I am always open to discussion. Hey, Raven, have there ever been any Space Marines charged chapter or gone to a different legion? Oh, yes. There are certain cases, like, for example, the Death Watch, for example, is made up of Space Marines from various legions. And then, of course, the Grey Knights. Several of the original Grey Knights are from different legions. So, like, there are examples of chapters that ended up in pan chapters, like chapters of Space Marines that either had to go into this group or they're part of a special unit of Space Marines. Usually, though, they kind of stick to their chapters. And the reason why is because Space Marine legions and chapters are defined by their gene seed. You know, you have a specific gene seed from a specific Primarch that makes them up. The collab is very strange. I wonder if we're going to be fighting the Fallen or the Hive because we're looking... I don't know. I don't know anything about Destiny, so I don't know anything about the lore. Raven, how are you, man, at working, but love your streams, brother? Thank you, Frankie. I'm doing okay. No, you're not. You take that back. What, the fact that I'm ugly? I don't know. I'm pretty ugly. Della, relax. Relax. Go back to sleep. I wish they wouldn't be doing construction right now. It's making Della uneasy, and she's already a very shy dog. Relax. It's okay. Alright. Anyway. Have I ever played Destiny 2? No. Are you specifically Catholic? No, I am Southern Baptist. Raven, your anime avatar has ruined me. Every time I hear you're going to do a face showing vid, I think you actually look like your anime avatar. I mean, I have short brown hair, I have a beard, I have green eyes, and I wear a black leather jacket in the wintertime because it's my favorite jacket, and I have a cross necklace. But I'm not anime. That's for sure. Since you are getting a Destiny event for Halloween, what would you have done instead for year's Halloween event? Something zombie related, I guess. Maybe like a bunch of Draugr or something. What kind of dog? She is an English Springer Spaniel. She is an English Springer. She's a cute dog. She really is. Very pretty. Aren't you, Della? Yes, you are. Now calm down. They're not going to hurt you. I'm praying for a decent patch this live stream. As am I. As am I. I'm really excited for what they have to say. Also, I just hope that the event is fun, and I hope the hero skin is an original For Honor character instead. I don't know. We'll have to see. If it has to do with Destiny, it might be a Destiny character or inspired by Destiny. I don't know. Do you like Destiny? I've never played it. I don't have an opinion on it. I wonder what Space Marine 2 would have for a Halloween event. I don't think they'll do one. I watched your Vittorio video. I was going to try to defend his lore, but after listening to your video and thinking it over, I can't defend him. I'm too much of a nightmare to defend that coward. There's nothing to defend. There's nothing to defend. You know, it's kind of funny. I've had some people come after me and try to defend lore that I've criticized in the past. Like, they've tried to defend Zarina's lore to me. I've heard them try to defend Zarina. I've heard people try to defend Ace. I've heard people try to defend David. I've heard people try to defend Dwight. Like, lots of characters they've tried to defend. I've never heard anyone defend Vittorio. Like, because you can't. There's nothing defensible. Vittorio is awful. Just awful. So, no. What am I hoping for in the Warriors Den? Buffs for Lawbringer, nerfs for Hitakiri, and one of my characters as a hero skin. That's what I want. Raven, what do you think of Salamander's Space Marine chapter? I mean, I did a whole video where I ranked my favorite Loyalist Space Marine legions, and I ranked the Salamanders. I said that I like them, they're cool, but they annoy me because they are basically the de facto good guys. Whenever people talk about morally altruistic Space Marines, they always point to the Salamanders, which I think is a little odd because I prefer the idea of it being more of an individualist thing rather than just a unit thing. Like, think about it like this. I think it's really cool if you have, like, the Dark Angels, but you have, like, one guy in the Dark Angels who's super altruistic and wants to help people, even if it doesn't go along with everything the chapter believes. But with the Salamanders, it's just all of them. So there's nothing unique about it. It's just their legion is unique as being the wholesome ones, and I wish that they weren't the only wholesome ones. Do you think Vortigern is Christian? He's called a prior. A prior or prioress is a religious rank, so maybe he may have once been Christian. How's it going, Ruben? I'm doing good, Nathan. I'm doing good. What are the Fist Gist again? The Fist Gist. I don't... What do you mean, Gist? What's Gist? Oh, the Fist Gists? The Imperial Fists are Dorn's boys, and they're mostly just your defensive group. They're the ones who, if I were to tell them, hey, I need you to defend this spot, they'll defend it until hell freezes over. I watch your Space Marine Loyalist chapters. I'm not too familiar with the chapters, so your video helped me out. Yeah, and I was just talking about the legions. I wasn't even talking about all the successor chapters. We'll have to do a separate video on some of the successor chapters. Can you tell us about Imogen War? Maybe another time. I may need to do a video on different historical wars and stuff, because that requires a lot of time to sit down and just talk about. Because when talking about historical war, you need to talk about the context behind the war's founding, what happened in the war, what the two sides were gunning for, how it ended up, why it ended up that way. There's a lot that goes into it, and we'd be here for a while. Hey, Raven, have you looked into the fan-made heresy, the Dornan heresy? I really like that version of the World Eaters. I have not looked into it. My brother has. He likes it. He likes that kind of stuff. Relax, girl. It's okay. Getting a little bit riled up. Just relax. It's okay. It's okay. What's my opinion on the Adeptus Sororitas? They're awesome. Criminally underrated. The Sororitas are criminally underrated. I feel like the lore sleeps on them way too often. Della, did you fart? Something stinks and it ain't me. Did you fart? I think you farted. After the Ten Commandments Bible study, what's your plan after that? Well, I'll probably take a week break. I'll probably take next week off, the week after off, and then I'll jump into my next series. And I'm thinking about doing, I might jump into the parables of Jesus, like into the parable stories, or I might talk about Samson, because I've had a couple people ask about that. Oh, we're at 89 watchers now. Let's go. 11 more and we reach 100. Let's do it, guys. Have I ever watched The Woman King and it's historically accurate if you watched it? No, it is not historically accurate. I did not watch it. I just heard the reviews, saw the gist of it, and heard the commentary, and I said, nope. Well, good luck, Micah, with your job interview. If Space Marine 2 were to make a Halloween event, what would you want Legion of the Damned Skins for Marines? I just wouldn't want a Halloween event. I want Space Marine 2 to go a little further with itself before it bothers with Halloween events. There's no need for it to do events when it's still just finding its identity. Have I looked into Gabriel Soma's lore? Not yet. I'm right now focusing on the Skull Merchant chapter with Thalita and Renato. I need to focus on their lore. It's okay, Della. Chill out. Lay down. There you go. That's a good girl. Maybe I should do a lore series for each Primarch. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing a video on each Primarch. I'm enjoying your Ten Commandments video. Thank you. Well, you say Tyranids or Necrons are the hardest to fight. I'd probably say the Necrons. Raven Knight, I'm sure that Warhammer has found its identity. I mean, it's Warhammer. No, he's talking about Space Marine 2, the game. The game needs to find out its identity as a game. Right now, the game just got launched. It's only been out for a few weeks. It's just now trying to get its patches together and balance itself out. It needs to get its game in order and get its identity together before it starts adding DLCs and events and stuff. Do I think For Honor would be a good esport? I'd be interested to see them add it to the esports rank, but I don't think it would be. Am I planning on playing any Helldivers 2? I have been playing Helldivers 2. I just don't stream it. It's not something that I'm really excited to stream. If you want me to stream it, I might, but it's not something I've really wanted to stream. Do you plan on doing videos on the wider galaxy of Warhammer, like the Inquisition, Xenauts, and Chaos? Yes, I will. I will, but you got to understand, doing those kind of videos takes longer. I need to write the scripts. I need to do my research. I need to edit the videos. It takes a lot longer to do those, so please, bear with me. Hey, Raven, have try out the Star Trooper game that recently came out? No, I haven't. Would you ever consider writing your own DBD story or having other For Honor characters interact with the entity? Yes, I've written a character in DBD. I've written the mother, so that counts. And I've been challenged to write a pirate into Dead by Daylight, so I'm going to try that. I think that'll be fun. Like a pirate killer, that'd be kind of neat. For Honor's way too unbalanced to be an esport, and servers are way too unstable. Well, the servers may not be stable, but it's balanced better than it has been, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you want to talk about unbalanced, talk about Rainbow Six. That somehow gets into the esports rank, but that's unbalanced as shit. Oh, gotcha. Wait, what do you think would be best shooter of the year, Helldivers or Warhammer Space Marine? I'm going to say Helldivers would be the better shooter because there's no option for melee in Helldivers. I mean, you can melee, but it's almost useless. Whereas Space Marine, half of it is melee. So I would say Helldivers is the better shooter. But which one I think is more fun? I'm going to say Space Marine. What's my opinion on Black Myth Wukong? Love it. Very great game. I finally beat it. It was not easy, but that was a fun game. That was a very fun game. I probably won't pick it up for a while again. I need a break from it. It made me a little mad. Josh, if we have oscillators... Oh. We're at 100? Yay, we reached 108 viewers. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Raven. Glad to have you here. If you are a veteran to the channel, glad you're here anyway. Hey, Raven, are you planning on making a story for the mother's son as a survivor? I thought about it. I don't know if it'll be her son, but it'll be someone related to her, I'm sure. I think the developers behind Space Marine 2 probably already had the Halloween content made before the game launched, since it was released so close to Halloween. Wait, they released something Halloween-related, Dionysus? I didn't hear about this. What did they release? I mean, they haven't announced anything about a Halloween event in their roadmap, so I don't think they've done anything, but if you know something. Raven, what's your thoughts on the lore recap videos that For Honor and Ubisoft puts out? They're really cool, really well made, but they make me feel so jealous because I wish that I had that kind of art and narrative ability. They just look so cool. I love seeing them. Eridalupi does a great job. Do they have Black Templars in Warhammer 40,000? Yeah, the Black Templars are one of the most popular chapters. Hello, Superfly. Hope you're doing well. We got about 15 minutes before they start. It's okay, girl. They're just hammering nails from the sound of it. Hey, Raven, I just wanted to say thank you for your streams and videos. I've finished my studies in archaeology, and your content helped take my mind off moments of down. Thank you a lot. You're welcome, man. Hey, Raven, what do you think about Yunjin Lee and Trickster's Halloween cosmetics? Yunjin Lee's looks pretty neat. I like her design. Trickster, though, the problem is I would say that Trickster's looks good, but Trickster always looks so flamboyant and weird. Like, it's hard for me to really say, oh, wow, that looks good, when everything he has looks so bizarre. Do I think we'll finally get a Lawbringer hero skin? That'd be nice. I mean, he is getting better as a character. I didn't want Lawbringer to get a hero skin until his character was more balanced. So if the character's playable now, then yeah, I'd be okay with him getting a hero skin. Raven has a dog. She's my mom and dad's dog, but I'm dog sitting her for the week. Isn't that right? Chill out. She's just a puppy. Your Sohe's rep 36 now? Cool. Mine is still 13. Have a nice dream. Thanks, Josh. Did you hear about the Highlander movie remake starring Henry Cavill as McLeod? No, I did not hear about that. Raven, thoughts on the Skaven? Lots of rats. Lots of rats. I am hyped for a Lawbringer hero skin. However, this Destiny crossover might introduce some other folks. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. It's going to be an interesting reveal, nonetheless. It's all right, Della. Nothing's going to hurt you. You're okay. You're okay. Now lay your head down. That's a girl. Sorry about that. She's not... The construction downstairs really getting to her. I just hope they don't go too sci-fi with the armor. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Are you hoping for buffs for Sohe? Yes. What they need to do with Sohe, decrease the amount of damage his powerful attack does. It right now does 95 damage. Drop it to like 60. I think 60 or 70. Drop it. But increase the damage of his normal attacks. And also put hyper armor on his neutral zone or something. Like, give him something, you know? Think we're getting a female Viking this time? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, wait, you mean do you mean as a hero skin? Oh, I don't know. Like, because if you were saying like a female Viking hero, I'm like, I don't think they're releasing a new hero this season. Have you been seeing the rifts? Yes, I have. Still, then they need to give us female Lawbringer, even if they just change the voice would still work. Yeah, I'd be okay with it. As someone who has over 2,000 hours in Destiny 2 and around 1,000 in For Honor, I'm so cooked with this collab. Yeah, I'm pumped. It's going to be neat. Hey, Raven, how would your character's death react if he was in Hazbin Hotel? Death would see every character in Hazbin Hotel as an abomination. Raven, if the mother's son is a survivor, would the mother be like a Valkyrie from God of War? Because Valkyrie is a God of War. We don't want to hurt you. It's your... I don't know much about God of War. I don't really care about it. We need a new Wulin hero. Yes, we do. Hello, Raven. Been a while since I've passed by. Still believe that you are getting better every day and eventually will reap every good seed you have sown. Thank you, Cuban. Raven, what are your thoughts about the For Honor story campaign? Should it have been longer? I think it should have been. I think they should have done a bit more with it, but neither here nor there. Zany has already lost it. Lost what? I think For Honor doing a Destiny collab is out of nowhere. I don't think anyone was expecting that. Well, I mean, it's certainly a surprise. Would throw hands with everyone for Law Mommy. I actually wonder if from the most recent lore recap that the person that Pirate Hero was talking to might be the new Outlander hero. Maybe. Could be. Good. Not a female Shugoki. I see that in my nightmares, but Law Mommy, though, I'd be fine with that. I'd also like a Highlander mommy, please. That'd be cool. How do we get into talking about female Lawbringer? Like, I don't even know how that happened. It's just weird. Zany and Raven need a training montage. I was actually doing a bit of training earlier. I was playing some For Honor, and I was just in the training, and I was just the training game mode, and I was practicing light parrying a gladiator. Like, that's what I was doing for a little while. I still need work. It's like I can see the light coming, but I don't have the reaction speed in my fingers to press the parry button. Male warmonger would be something. That would be something, all right. That would be something. For Honor 2 would be about Daubeny and Holden recruiting warriors from all over the world. That'd be interesting. I don't know why they'd go for the VA, but I'm very excited. I mean, who knows? Who knows what they'll do? All right, we got about 10 minutes. Raven, what about William Wallace inspired skin for Highlander? Sure. I mean, I don't know how they'd make it unique. Raven Knight, no idea, but Raven, it's the Raven chat. Anything else happen? I'll remember a lot. Last Warriors, and we were talking about Hasbin Hotel. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I stream, either Hasbin Hotel, My Little Pony, or Transformers always comes up. And I always say the same thing about all three. I don't like Hasbin Hotel. My Little Pony's innocent kid stuff, but it's fine. And Transformers, I've never cared about and never will. I'm so disappointed that I can't stay for too long. Well, appreciate you dropping in, Hootao. You're all right, Della. Don't get excited. You were behaving so well. Don't start acting up, right? I have an idea for a series, Raven. Let us create characters within For Honor, give them a backstory, and you grade it, kind of like you do. I mean, sure, but that's a lot of reading for me, and I'm not sure everyone would be willing. I mean, we'll see. I'll think about it. That seems like a lot of work, though. Do you plan on playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Not really. Not really. I mean, I played Monster Hunter World, and that was fun, but I'm not sure I'd be interested in the next one. Finally made it, Max. Cool. Della, I must be free of this cage release. Well, Della's not in her cage yet. She's right next to me on the sofa, but if she starts getting riled up or anxious, I'm going to put her in the kennel. Now, she's calmed down a little bit now. Raven, I really want you to read my story on my Raider Halvar Moderson. Okay. I definitely would watch Raiding for Honored backstories. I mean, the problem I see is that's a lot of reading that I'd have to do, and then I'd have to grade each individual story, and I don't want to be a jerk, okay? Here's the thing. I take story writing very seriously, so I would be critical. I would say where I see problems, and I don't want people to feel insulted like, oh, Raven didn't like my story. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to praise good work, but if a story is sent to me that I'm not a fan of, I'm going to be honest about it, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings if that happens. Not saying that anyone's stories would be that bad. I'm saying if it does happen, what do I do? Lie? I ain't doing that. Raven, I can't say long since I have to go to work, but I thought I'd leave you with some encouraging words. I appreciate it, Cuban. I really do. I saw a post from Havoc saying the next update will be a collab or something. Yeah, that's because on Twitter, For Honor announced that they were doing a crossover event. I'm listening to the Bible study. Oh, cool. Hope you enjoy it. Raven, what's a type of game mode or event you would want to see in the game? Shoot. Bring back that three-way dueling thing. That was fun. Hey, Raven, have you heard the game Vampire Survivors and the new crossover DLC with Castlevania? Never heard of that. I'd kill for a Gordon Ramsay-style video like that. Damn, we're up to 132. This place is actually getting pretty hot. I think my record, the most I've ever had in a stream was like 300. I think that's my record. But I usually only get numbers like that when a new season's being announced. Usually title update 2s don't get that many viewers it's because most people don't care, if I'm being honest. It's not an insult, it's just what it is. Most people don't care because it's like, oh, we're just halfway through the season, not a whole lot's changing. We're probably going to get an event and a hero skin. People really want to come out when new heroes are being announced or new seasons, cosmetic, stuff like that. Hey Raven, by chance, did you play Black Myth Wukong and Warhammer Space Marine 2 so I can watch them? Yes, I did stream Black Myth Wukong, I think twice, and I've streamed a few times of Warhammer Space Marine 2. But I beat Black Myth Wukong, and I'm taking a break from that. I'm playing Space Marine 2 a little bit. Once the new DLC comes out for the Dark Angels, I will play it on stream again. When does a Warrior Bit stream begin? We got about 5 minutes. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to need to hit the bathroom before this starts, because I don't want to have a need beforehand. So, Della, you will please wait here for me, and I will be right back. You just have to follow me even to the bathroom, huh? Get excited. It's okay. Sit down with me. It's okay. Get comfortable. Lay down. It's all right. Yeah, Della's kind of excited. You can hear her collar. All right, we're back. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, Della. Lay down. It's all right. Oh, no. Stop. 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 Grr. I know. No. Stop. Stop. She wants to chew on my hand now. Della, what am I going to do with you? Have I played until dawn? No. Why is there a Warhammer candle? Because. Yes, I know, Della. Yeah, she wants to lick my hand now. She's just a very affectionate dog. She's shy as all get out. She's very shy around other people. Good. No. Shh. Calm down. If you keep acting up, I got to put you in the kennel. I don't want to do that. Calm down. That's better. That's better. You can actually hear her. Actually, hold on. Want to say hi to everyone, Della? No. Now you're going to get quiet? Okay. What dog breed is she? She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's 5 months old. And she's a pretty big puppy. She'll get a bit bigger. She will get bigger. But she's a pretty big puppy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, she was sniffing the microphone. She was curious about it. All right, she's calmed down a bit now. She's calmed down a bit. If she stays calm, she can stay out with me. If she gets rambunctious, she's going in the kennel. And you don't like the kennel. We need Della puppy breaks. Della, no chewing my hand. She's in the puppy nibble phase where she wants to chew on everything. She doesn't hurt, actually. She doesn't hurt my hand when she does it because she knows to be gentle, but that's how she plays. She plays by chewing on my hand. You can actually hear her licking my hand if you listen closely. Yep. Puppy cam? I don't have a camera. Hope you were joking with Medjai being African. But Medjai is African. He's Egyptian, and Egypt is in Africa. I figured that was common knowledge. You got any chew toys for her? Yeah, she's got chew toys, but she prefers me. She prefers to chew my hand. Let's see if I can't get her toy. Come here. Let me get her toy. This is your favorite toy. Chew on that. Chew on that. Yeah. You can have it. It's yours. Don't just sniff it. Chew on it. That's what it's there for. There you go. My bearded dragon's loving your stream? Sweet. Della. Stop that. There you go. Like a child sometimes. All right. Wait, now it says it's live in 18 minutes? Are you kidding? For honor, why? Della likes Raven because he tastes like chicken. Nah. Any tips for a Warlord player, Raven? Crushing counters are very useful. I would definitely rely on those a great deal. Also, don't be afraid to use your headbutt. The headbutt's very helpful. One thing that I would also recommend, fake the headbutt. Like, do a dash forward like you're going to do a headbutt, and then when they dodge, catch them with a guard break. Wonder if Ubi will have crappy audio again. I hope not. And guys, I'll tell you what, if they do have crappy audio, I might end the stream and let you guys just go watch it yourselves. And not because I don't want to, but because, well, Della's just gonna be riled up. Have you ever held Della up like Simba in the beginning of The Lion King? When she was little, like a really little puppy, yes. But now she's a little too big for that. It's live in 18 minutes. Oh no, it's been 18 minutes. Raven, what is South Carolina food specialty? What do you recommend eating? We may, according to one website I read, they say that our most popular food is shrimp and grits, which, yeah, I guess that's okay, but I prefer our gumbo. Louisiana claims that they've got the best gumbo. I don't know. I've yet to taste gumbo that beats my grandmother's. We also have some of the best pulled pork barbecue. South Carolina pulled pork barbecue is god tier, okay? Like, you can't top it. You really can't. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, our pulled pork barbecue. Look, I've been to North Carolina, been to Georgia, I've been to Florida, I've been to Louisiana, I've been to Tennessee. No barbecue restaurant I've ever been to has topped Duke's Southern pulled pork barbecue. It is choice. Which knight would you like to appear in game? I would prefer a French knight. How about a paladin? How about just a straight up paladin? Della, you okay? You've calmed down. Are you happy now? She's chewing her paw. Raven, what are your thoughts on them doing so many collabs? Do you fear For Honor is becoming too much like Fortnite? No. I don't think it's becoming too much like Fortnite. For Honor is, For Honor, I think, is doing these crossovers because they want to bring in people from other gaming communities, and they want to entice new content and new ideas into their overall game. I don't think they're like Fortnite, because Fortnite's whole identity is that they cross over with everything. Fortnite isn't, like, think about it like this. Fortnite is a game that could not exist without crossovers. It is just another shooting meme game. Most people don't even play Fortnite because of the shooting combat. They play it because look at the new skins, look at the new outfits, look at the new funny dances or moves that you can do. People don't play Fortnite because they want to play the game. They play Fortnite because it's a meme game, which is why I will never compare For Honor to Fortnite. I look at Fortnite as a joke. I look at For Honor as a game that has found a much better identity. Hey, everyone, what D&D Paladin oath is your favorite? I don't know. I need to think about that one. Raven, I've never had gumbo. Come to South Carolina and have our gumbo. It's amazing. I'd like to see a Warhammer weapon for the knights. That'd be cool. And also, as well, I think they're a little bit desperate for money because he doesn't really give them a big budget, so their money is kind of tight. That's another part of it, yeah, because For Honor doesn't have a large budget, which limits what they can do. It's very... Raven, ASMR with Puppy? No, I'm not doing that to Della. I'm not doing that to y'all. Hey, Raven, I took inspiration from your story about your characters and have been inspired to write my own stories. Excellent. It's a liberating thing to do. Now, For Honor does crossovers is rare and not constant. Yes, exactly. They do this every now and then. And besides, a lot of their crossover content is usually stuff within Ubisoft, like their Assassin's Creed crossover. It's still an Ubisoft thing, so I don't see it as a big deal. The only major crossovers I can remember is when they did the Dead by Daylight crossover, and they're doing this crossover. I can't think of any other really big ones. ICU is an Oath of Devotion. Yeah, Oath of Devotion's pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. But I've only played Paladin once in any D&D campaign. I played a Centaur Paladin. She was great. She actually kicked more ass than I thought. Yo, haven't started yet? Nah, looks like they're holding off for a little bit. They're having a late stream. I'll be honest, Destiny feels a bit too Fortnite-ish. It opens the door to a very risque world, considering Destiny is primarily an FPS. Look, I don't know. Like, we're going to have to just see what they do. We're just going to have to see what they do. What is... Whoa! 2,490 knocks. Thank you for being an inspirational story writer for me. I fell in love with your For Honor and Glory story. I've asked a question in other posts. I hope you get by in the hard times. Wow, thank you so much. I do not know how much that is, but let me do that. That's 2,490 knocks. Let me look that up. 2,490 knock. That's Norwegian kroner to US dollars. Okay, let's see how much that is. That is... Here we go, the money converter website. Okay, so 204. Okay, that is. Oh, I put it in wrong. Wow, that is actually $226 in United States currency. That's actually really kind of you. Thank you so much. That is very generous. Do I need to refresh the stream? Let me try. Oh! Thank you. It worked. Whoa. Look at this. Wow. Okay, let me adjust. Let me go ahead and give you all the full screen. Can y'all hear it okay? Can y'all hear it okay? Damn, look at those swords, y'all. Look at those swords. They're like crystals. They look sick. And I want to make sure, and guys, again, I want to make sure that we're all able to hear. If y'all can't hear me or you can't hear them, let me know and I'll do my best to fix it. The music's golden. Listen to that. Look, I'm not a Destiny 2 person. I've never played it, but listen to that music. What do you think, Bella? You like it? Yeah, I know you do. Dude, I love it. I love Warden and Peacekeeper on the front there. Wait, do you think they're the ones getting the hero skins? Warden and Peacekeeper? Warden's already got 2. Peacekeeper needs one better than Ezio's. I did not like Ezio's. And look at the color. Okay, that coloring, gorgeous. That is gorgeous color. That's Michael Salvatore. Yeah, it does sound like Michael Salvatore. I've turned on captions too, so that y'all can hear them, so that y'all can read better. I wonder if Destiny 2 will add anything from For Honor. Is it next season an Outlander season? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You are correct. Oh, what's this?
Oof, oof. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Thank you very much. Execute. For Honor. Good game. Love this game. Let's have this. Great community. Oh, I love you, For Honor. I love you. Venezuelan for sure, I can tell. Larry knows his beans, baby. Down you go. Down you go. Execute. Who's executing now? Not me. Not Larry. Not anymore, buddy.
The hell?
Where am I? My game. Oh, thank God. What was that? Figure out where I am.
It's a nice office space.
Why does this always happen to me? Oh.
Whoa.
Where am I? Heathmore?
Whoa. That looks sick. Bruh, that looks sick. Light of the Guardians reveal. Oh, look at the little thing. Look at that. That's cool. That is cool. What is that? Whee! That's sick. Look at the hey! That was neat. That was neat. Della, calm down. Or you're going in the kennel. Shh.
What is up, Warriors?
What the hey! No, don't Della, don't hit that.
How'd you know it was me?
You're right, you're right.
Oh, man.
Very special time of year.
Della, don't hit
Honor
anything, okay?
Halloween and this year.
Calm down.
Man, oh man, have we cooked. Got it?
It's cooking over there. I like it. I like it.
Take off the mask, bro. I can barely hear you.
Collaborating with Destiny. A big thank you to Bungie.
It's called a ghost? Okay.
Joining me today is Nolan, of course. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Anthony. Thank you very much.
Can y'all hear it okay?
So, yeah, Warriors, listen, it's that spooky time of year, the spookiest of seasons. Happy Halloween once again. A little early, but man, we just couldn't wait to show off like all the fun stuff we have. Halloween is always a time for us where we get to really experiment, push the boundaries, try new things like wearing a mask during an intro. So that's always great. But, you know, before we can even get into any more content, folks, you gotta listen to me. Look me in the eyes, okay? Right in the eyes, all right? You gotta link your Twitch account to your UbiConnect ID. That way, for every 30 minutes you're watching with us, you're gonna get a scan.
We already know all about
And at the
this.
end of the show, we're gonna pick some lucky winners to win a grand prize of either 100K steel or...
Della, stop chewing my hand. Here, you want to chew something? Chew this. Chew this.
Warriors, we've got an awesome
go.
show today. We're going to present the Halloween event, go into more details in the next segment. After that, we'll have an animation deep dive of the entire...
All right, event
later on in
details,
the show.
event
We'll
animation,
look at the
FX deep dive, event game mode, friend or foe,
Friend or foe
circuit, patch notes,
Friend or
community
foe
corner.
circuit segment. I don't know if I said that right. We also have patch notes with Mr. JC. Exciting. And we're going to have community corner, which I'm looking forward
Here's
to.
your toy, Della. Play with that.
So grab your popcorn, grab some candy, kick back and enjoy the show. We've got an awesome trailer to show. Take it away, Max.
Right, Max. Whoa. Whoa!
Where am I? Heathmore? This world. It's so strange. But there are familiar traces of dark ether.
Whoa. Okay.
Scorn. The Scorn are invading.
Come on, boys.
I must find help. Hero, you have been chosen.
What
Be
the?
alarmed as your transformation begins. Your
Oh, bro!
Your weapon, cutting edge. Darkness is
Bro!
now rise, Guardian, and fight for the light.
Bro! That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Bro, those actually don't look too bad. I was worried about it being like super futuristic, but no, those look pretty damn good. And it looks like, wait, hold on. Lawbringer and Centurion get their hero skin. That is sick. Della, what is it? Do you need to go out? What's wrong, girl? What's wrong?
Welcome back, Warriors, to the Light of the Guardians details segment. You heard correctly. We're collaborating with Destiny, and we're so excited
You're okay.
to show and tell everything about this event. It's going to be awesome. A big thank you again to Bungie for this collab. Joining me today are Jason and Marina. How you both doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Do you like my costume?
No, Della,
love your
Della,
comments.
stop. Della, stop, Della.
Cooking hardcore. I think we should put you in charge of everything now.
God damn it.
You heard, I got the cosign from JC.
Yeah,
so-
that's all good. Yeah.
JC, why don't you break down the seasonal roadmap for us?
Yes, so let's have a quick look at it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Pops up. Max. There we go. So quick recap for Title Update 1. So we've had the new Battle Pass and Legacy Pass, seasonal events, it's like Gunmunder, new hero skin, Gunmunder, We had Hero Fests, throwback events for Rebellion Rescue. We had a new converted map, awesome, and testing grounds, which we'll talk about a little bit.
Can I up the sound? Yeah, I'll try.
Good.
Let me see what I can do.
And now for title update 2.
Della,
So we have the
stop.
Light of the Guardians event that is starting tomorrow, 4th.
Della.
Right, with new hero skins also launching tomorrow. There's skins.
I've upped it as far as it'll go, I'm afraid.
I'm not mispronouncing things too much, so that's good. Then there's like Hero Fest. We have Griffin, Tiandi, and Yorm. The things that get there. And as well as a new throwback event, which is Rebellion
No, Della,
Village on the
Della, get down.
21st. Yeah.
Much. Very exciting. So
Here,
let's
play with
show
this. This is
Now,
your
this
toy.
event
Play
is
with
called
that.
Light of the Guardians and is indeed a Destiny 2 inspired for
Yeah, I thought that was a Cornate Berserker too. I was like, wait, is this Zinch? Is this some chaos fuckery?
Yeah, more or less, right?
super exciting. Let's jump into the narrative side of things. So, an eerie dark fog from an alien world covers Heathmore. The fog has raised a dead berserker known as Scorn Baron and corrupted several other warriors called Scorn. A solitary ghost has chosen you to fight back. Let's get into it. So you may have noticed in the trailer, we have not one, but 2 hero skins.
Hey.
Skins. These look so good. A big thank you.
I love these hero skins, bro.
So yeah, we have the Violet King. This is for Lawbringer, and this looks awesome.
Violet
These
King.
are inspired by Saint 14. and
Guess that's a
Chaos.
Destiny thing.
We also
Look
have,
amazing. Like honestly,
they
like
look
it, they look like they look like even though it's a hero skin, right?
Yeah.
Like look for Lawbringer, for example, right? It looks like a Lawbringer with a slight Destiny.
Yeah.
Right? And I like what you said about it's almost like it's 400 characters.
Oh, sorry, I'll make it full screen. Sorry, I was.
Yeah.
But it makes so much
Distracted
sense,
with the
and
dog.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't feel out of place.
It's very interesting, you know, to see how 2 styles merging together,
Yeah.
like medieval and futurism. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
It was really like bridging. I guess sci-fi and medieval is not something you usually see. but
That is so cool looking.
executed. It looks
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's awesome, right? And so a lot of what we've been doing is like we've tried to really gave those skins and those characters like really the 400 treatment, right? Like what I was talking about. So it's still clearly Lawbringer and Centurion,
Yeah.
but with really a Destiny flair that's super awesome. And then the 400 armor usually isn't like super fresh, super polished, super nice. Like it gives us an opportunity to kind of have that aesthetic in For Honor that is not super common. And really, it's like it feels super different. We stepped out of our comfort zone really to get something different.
Yeah.
We wanted to really deliver a really unique look, really unique skins. That's what hero skins are all about, right?
course.
Really something really different, really unique, and to really bring the flavor and the taste, right? Because you're cooking
course.
of Destiny, but within the For Honor universe, and having people be able to experience that. Like,
Are they limited time skins?
Yeah,
I don't
of
know.
course, these hero skins have taken heavy inspiration from
Probably not. I wouldn't think so.
But you'll notice that the armor actually has the Knights faction engraving embedded into the armor. You can see there, like the orange part. It looks really nice. The intention here was really to ground, them within the For Honor universe and create new personas like the Violet King and the Crucible Lord.
yeah.
Awesome. So you could pick these up for $14.99 each, or $31,250 steel. Or we also have a bundle. You could pick up both for $24.99 USD.
Yeah.
We also have a free event pass for the duration of this event from October 24th to November 14th. So let's take a look at these rewards.
All right, let's see the
Really
rewards. I
wanna
want to
take
see
the-
these.
The mood and
Oh, why do you, Della?
Destiny and Halloween.
Sorry about that, guys. She keeps hitting the button.
Really wanted to provide a unique experience, so you can see like these different items here. We have the ornament here, Scorn Nemesis. We also have a mood effect, map of Destiny. It's great.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Here you go. She's calm now. She's calmed down.
Get some other weapons.
Oh yeah, Prepotentus. I
Yeah.
think I said that right.
But I think what's super awesome here, right, is that you look at the texture work, you look at like how we've kind of done it, and it's.
I love the
like, that
weapons,
kinda
y'all. These
feel
God damn these weapons.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Super unique look. The weapons look amazing.
The weapons are
That
god
kinda,
tier.
like,
That's
sheen,
that's so
like,
good.
purplish glow.
Yeah.
It's so unique. It's so different, and I'm excited because I'll bring a lot of customization.
For sure. It's definitely, it's a really good opportunity to loot this kind of material.
Look at the little ghost floating around. That's so cool.
In For Honor, like
Yeah.
all these like deep purple,
Della,
and
chill.
oranges, like it's not something that you usually see. So now's your chance. So let's take a look at the in-game realization next. So we've got landing page.
Look at them rotating. Look at that shit.
The back.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, the Crucible Lord looks ready to throw a punch, bro.
Background.
Yeah.
He looks ready to smack a bitch. Let's go.
Also have the minions.
Oh, Chaos Warriors. Okay.
Yeah.
Those are Chaos Warriors. You can't tell me they're not.
Oh yeah, we have the base
Wow, look at that, bruh.
podium screen. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Of course, our world map.
Dude, this looks so sick.
We also have some map realization. So Marina, why don't you tell us about it?
Sure. So we know a lot of players have noticed, you know, this mysterious fracture in the sky in the Dominion maps.
We knew what it was about.
I know, and we've seen a lot of speculations
Yeah.
online. So what is it? Of course, it's a teaser that we have placed for the Halloween event, and it's like a tear that has suddenly opened up between two different realms, Destiny and Hismar. And the main idea we explored for the artistic direction is that
Look at this
dark
shit,
and
bro.
mysterious force.
Okay, no, this isn't Destiny, guys. I just realized this isn't Destiny. This is Znich's realm. This is Warhammer.
Dark and mysterious force.
Because this looks like the chaos shit we saw in Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
So
This looks like Space Marine 2, doesn't it?
like
Just
evil,
imagine
but
Titus running through all this. Whoa, what the hell?
It comes to our world and it's trying to find
Again,
space
warp
for
fuckery.
it
This
and
is the warp.
establish
This is the
itself.
effing warp.
And as a result, you know, it brings some imbalance and disruption. And
This is
it
Tzeentch.
manifests itself in different shape and form. So one of
This
them
is
you
Tzeentch.
see this kind of electromagnetic field that tearing everything apart. So
Man,
this is why
getting
there's a
some
lot of, like,
getting some very disappointed people today. Okay, well,
objects in the map.
I like it. I think it looks really sick.
Look over there, which is
I don't know the first thing about Destiny, but I'm just going to assume this is Warhammer.
also it does a little bit of terraforming.
$100 from Hervis Daubeny. A boon, Sir Raven. Keep up your good work. Also keep the challenges going to my second, won't you? Of course, Hervis. Thank you so much. That is very generous. Thank you for the donation.
Now we have this kind of spooky, eerie fog in the map that is spreading from the cathedral.
They fly now? They fly now. But thank you again, Hervis. Really appreciate the donation.
And players who are familiar with Destiny, they know it's dark ether. And what it does, it raises the dead. So now we have
I love them just
a lot
floating. They're
of,
just whee!
undead creatures running around and kind of lurking, hiding.
What's that red stuff flowing out of the ground? Is that like
This is-
a warp
this is
portal?
like a Halloween event, so it did have to be a little. We had to bring the spookiness.
Oh, look, warp stone. See, there's warp stone growing on that statue. See, it's so
More
obvious.
about the creatures, maybe.
It's so obviously the warp.
So they mostly hiding in the cathedral because they made it their lair. They feel very comfortable there, you know, they decorated the place and everything.
Yeah, this is definitely not what I expected, but hey, I'm here for it. This looks really cool. This actually looks really cool.
Fight in order to get in.
Yeah, like we'll go over it a little.
What the heck is with the twitching? It's so weird.
But really, like
God, that's demon possession right there. They are possessed by a demon. Someone call the Grey Knights immediately.
Like, you can't just go in because they're there. They're kind of protecting those. That's in the back.
I think the red is meant to be the
Kinda like,
geysers.
hide there and, like,
No, I mean, like,
that
what are
was
they supposed to be
really
in,
have
like,
the
in
entire
this
process
world?
of They're getting raised. They're blocking the entrances, and they're really trying to protect things. So it makes for a really different feeling there as well. It's really just-
It's a Viking season. We have to wait. Who knows how long for? I'm sorry. I forgot. I guess we all forgot about like literally 3 seasons ago where you got a full Viking like a full Viking season and a Viking hero and a Viking hero skin. I guess we all just forgot that.
Everything
I guess we all forgot that.
heading further. And,
Like that.
we
How
encourage
quickly we forget, right, Della?
kind of
Yeah.
explore the map. Like, don't get stuck in one area because we have tried to make it interesting for everyone. And there are a lot of
Basically, what Scorn Raven is are basically undead aliens. Oh, I see. What is it, Della?
Raises not only the dead,
What's wrong?
but something else.
You okay?
Easter eggs. Some little
And there are Easter
Yeah.
eggs.
You
There
okay?
are other Easter eggs as well. So I hope players will have fun because everyone
Yeah,
on
you're
our
fine.
team had a lot of
Grr.
fun working on this event.
Back to chewing on my hands, are you?
Because it's so different.
It's super different. Like we'll go over it again a bit more in detail.
And then they also pulled us in the night season
The
too.
event
Yeah, we didn't even get really a night
is
season.
different. We're trying something new, but even like on the realization side, like everything kind of meshes super well together to create something cohesive that still feels Halloween, but has a Destiny vibes to it. It's we're all super proud of this. Like you're like
Wear the woke
you
skins.
did an amazing job making sure that like everything looked perfect there. On the gameplay side, we're trying to make sure the event is super interesting and everything kind of meshes super well together.
Yep. We want to congratulate everyone from the artistic team, like visual effects, animation. Everyone did really well, and I mean, we really enjoyed it. So we hope players will enjoy it.
I don't know who asked for this.
Thank you for coming on.
I don't know if anyone asked for it. It's just something they decided to
That's
do.
not all. We also have, for the first time...
I don't. Did you send them a letter asking them for something
Play this
specific?
event and win exclusive rewards by participating in the community stretch order with 3 different milestones. So just by playing the event, you don't need to win or lose. You're just...
Night season was the first season of the year. Well, there was barely anything night about it other than the hero skin.
Milestone 2, 2000.
The season was the first season of the year was mostly about just, you know,
Ornament.
the first season of the year was mostly just about, you know, the origins of the For Honor battles. Like it was just about, here's how For Honor started. This is our reminder of what happened after the Cataclysm. The only night-related thing was the Warden hero skin. What else was night-related about it? What else was not related about it? It focused primarily... Like, that's the thing. When you think about all that the Knights have gotten, mostly what the Knights get is just history material. The Knight hero skins we get are either evil villains or historical characters. They're not new characters. Meanwhile, with most of the Viking and Samurai hero skins, we've gotten new characters.
Awesome. Well,
So, yeah, no, you don't even get to pull that, man. Not even going to get to pull that.
breaking down all the details for us.
Woke
Stick
skins is
around.
correct.
We're gonna be showing
No.
all the free event pass weapons because they look awesome for the next segment. So Max, take it away.
All right, let's see these new weapons. I love the crystalline look. I love the crystalline look. It's like blue fire. Is it Slanesh? We're fighting on behalf of Slanesh. It's the right color for the Emperor's children. These look gorgeous. I mean, they're not super intricately designed, but they didn't need to be. Just look... God damn. The color on the blades is so good. They look like gemstone. They really do. That is so nice. That is so nice. I love that. I love this. It's like I've said before, you know, it's like sometimes sometimes less is more. You don't need to go into a lot of deep detail. Sometimes just the simple is the best. Whoa, does the Warlord one... The Warlord one looked like it was on fire for a second. That was so cool. That was so cool. Damn. We fighting on behalf of Slanesh with this. Oh, I love Sohei's. Look at Sohei's. I might get that one. I might get that one for my Sohei. Like, I mean, I'm gonna get all of them, but I might get that one specifically for Sohei. Y'all play the... Dude, Shugoki's is flaming! It's on fire! It's on fire! It's a lightsaber! Plom! Oh, wow. Dude, look at Shaolin's! That's so creative! Oh my gosh, that looks great! They made these out of warp stone, yes, yes! And the music is so fire. Y'all hearing this music right now? Jesus. I want this music on my Spotify now. Dude, look at Pirate's gun! That is so good. Pirate's gun looks great. I want that one. I want that one so bad. Okay, so the Ocelot's Club is the only one I'm not too fond of. It just looks like a block of crystal. It's like they just said, here's a brick. But then again, Ocelot's as dumb as a brick, so it works. Dude, look at this shit. These are great. These are great. I want these. I want these. I'm going to be grinding for all these. Let's go. Let's go, people. Light of the Guardians. All right. What is it? What is it? What's wrong, What's wrong, Della? What's wrong? Oh. What's wrong, girl?
Welcome back, Warriors.
You look upset. What's wrong?
Animation and
Do you need something?
segment for Light of the Guardians. Join
Do you need to pee?
First
You need to
time.
go out? Is that it?
Red.
No.
Super
Lick my
Segment
nose.
goes on. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, you?
I don't know. Okay. I feel good in this. I
Aw.
like it. Thank you. Why don't you guys introduce yourself before we get into everything?
Play Destiny 1. I've never played any of Destiny. His mic is off. Guys, turn on his mic.
Hey, I'm Fred. I'm a VFX artist for close to 2 years now on For Honor. And, yeah,
Della.
primary VFX artist. for
Okay, Della,
Can
chill,
you
chill,
reintroduce?
chill,
I think your
chill.
mic's
Stop.
on.
No, no,
I
no,
am still Michel.
no.
I'm gameplay animator for a long time, and I've been on Foreigner the last 2 years.
What kind of dog is she? She's an English Springer Spaniel puppy.
Yourselves? So we have a bunch of awesome stuff to show
Ow.
that were made in association
Stop it.
with this event. Everything from map VFX to executions to emote. Why don't we take a
Sadly,
look?
Destiny 2 is pay to play.
Pretty hard
Ugh.
into the sci-fi side of things this time around. Since it's Halloween, step into the fantasy a bit more. It's not something we traditionally do, but like, please tell us like what it was like to create this stuff. Like, let's look at the executions first.
Yeah, we inspired ourselves.
Whoa!
Not once but twice.
Look at that!
Execs.
Two execs.
Yeah, and
Is that the Conjure Bow from Skyrim? That's the Conjure Bow from Skyrim. Look at that.
close to Foreigner, like team-wise. As you can see, this one is it's called the Void Feather, and this one can ledge.
That is Conjure Bow from Skyrim. You can't convince me otherwise.
So, and as well that because our
English Springer Spaniel, English Springer Spaniel, English Springer Spaniel. Yeah, it did a tongue twister.
So
Yeah, no, for VFX, on these ones we get to have a lot of fun. Because it's usually stuff that we don't really do on For Honor, to have all this, like, space
Why do you
magic
want to
kind
chew
of
my hand,
happening.
dog?
And, yeah.
What the?
We really like to play with all the bright colors, the
It's the sword of the Emperor!
energies and stuff like that. Really something that we can push. To the
It is the sword of the Emperor!
Doing our usual. So.
For sure. Yeah, these look just amazing, honestly. It's really nice. I love the sci-fi look. We also have an emote called Poultry Power.
yeah,
What the hell?
Did we use?
Poultry power!
no chicken available.
What is that?
But no, we had a lot
It's a
of
chicken!
ideas, but, the
It's a fucking chicken!
kids it did. And, I really did the-
It's a living chicken!
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of fun on the
Oh, that's funny. I love that.
with all the holographic, like bright colors, very emissive.
Oh my gosh.
And even
Dog,
for,
stop. No,
on
no,
other
no, stop.
content, we have all these
Stop.
geometric shapes.
Dog, stop
with
it.
all
Stop
these,
it.
These bright tones and these like see-through
Stop it.
holographic materials, and I think it blends very well with what we have. So.
We also have the ghost. In the
Wow, I love the
Joke.
ghost there.
Emote. So it's
That's
awesome.
great.
Tell me
Some
more.
of these emotes are really good. I like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
little
whoa.
ghosts like needed to animate by hand. It's like 9 bones of. It's really nice to animate like.
Stop it. Della, I said stop.
Adds a lot of character. This little thing.
No.
in
No.
Destiny adds a lot of
You do
character.
not bite.
We try to
No.
introduce that in our game. So we use it there and there. Tell a story in some modes, other places.
Yeah, and it's not only it's not only your closest companion; it also matches with
You
your.
just play the story if you
Oh.
play Raven. Yeah, if I play, I will.
Watch matches
Yep.
to the. Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
100%.
Awesome. We also have a new signature.
Oh, I love the signature. You just pop out of the void. Just
Out of the void into battle.
Yeah, Transmat is in
I like
the
that.
new,
That works.
Podium, I think. But also,
Della, stop.
what we did is we added a new feature in the game, which is
Della, I
in
said
this event,
stop.
when you're gonna respawn,
If you don't stop, you're going in the kennel.
you're gonna respawn using the transmit power. If you want to have a good look at the animation, you can like let it play, look cool, awesome, and everything. Or as soon as you land, you can start sprinting.
Get,
and
get
and,
off of
charge
my
it down.
head. Ah!
So you can hit the ground running.
Yes.
Ground,
Della, don't lick my ear.
And
Stop.
die again. That's kind of like.
Okay, all right. You're going in the kennel.
You wanna
Like
add
you need to behave.
Oh, I mean, it's
Oh my
a
gosh.
challenge for really hiding the characters and everything like that, having the camera fit, everything like that. But it really gives that.
I can't even
like,
watch it because of you,
that
dog.
snappy, like when you
Stop.
start running,
No.
you can just interrupt whatever's going on, but everything's already open. You're just there.
So speaking of spawning and stuff, which looks great, we saw a bit of this new spawn effect in the trailer with like the Scorn kind of like, oh yeah, there it is. Thanks, man.
Okay, yes, lick my foot. That's fine.
You
You
know,
can
what was
lick
the
me,
process
but you
to
can't.
actually
Don't stop
make-
biting me.
Well, when we were doing spawn animations for the players, we said like,
Here, do you need your chew toy? I'll get you your chew toy.
Spawn animations for Scorn, the enemies, the minions.
Here.
So at mocap we discussed like how to give this this type of feel, like the Halloween creepy zombie feel. So we brought the idea to play the animation reverse, so that it feels like eerie, supernatural. So
I love
so
watching the
we came,
mocap guys do
to
that.
a
That's
stance
funny.
with this idea of playing it, play the animation, act as a zombie, and throw yourself backwards, and we would like inverse.
Sorry if you hear chewing. Della's
So-
chewing on her toy.
The feel it gives.
I'd rather
it's
her
a
chew on
really
that
good
than me.
feel Of like a little bit like anti-gravity, like the map, the flow, and everything. So that's the animation playing in one side. We're gonna see it in the other, playing in reverse. I love the way it ended up looking. It adds a lot. Those minions.
That's so cool, though.
coming back. Yeah, but they're nice too. They're a wall, they're a burden, but it's nice to see them respawn and yeah, really dig the feeling. I like to see them spawn together with the VFX.
They look like they're demon possessed. They really do.
Yeah, there's like, yeah, there we go. They look like one big monster, honestly. It's
Yeah.
super cool. Those guys are seriously athletic, by the way.
Yeah, those are minions of the
Backflip
Chaos
is
Gods. Those are
standard,
minions of the
that's-
Chaos Gods.
that's-
Yeah.
This whole Destiny thing, it's all a sham. It's all Warhammer. It's all Warhammer. Right, Della?
Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for coming on. Did you want to give any special shout outs?
Yeah, special thanks actually to the mocap crew. Like, we're like it's so fun to work with. Guillaume, Maria, Pascal on the GPP side to help us with the tech, and Andre on test. Animation, there's Vanessa, Eduardo, Amelie, and of course Fred. Thanks a lot.
Well, thanks to you. And on my side, I want to shout out Jordan, Marina, Steph, Chris, Kim, Crystal VFX team, and also
Well, they did a good job. Like, I really love the animation for that. That's really sick.
was an immense help.
Awesome. Well, on mine, I want to thank both of you for coming on. Hope to see you back on the den very soon. For you at home, stick around because after this, we'll get more details on the event game mode. So,
All right.
stick around.
I'm very pleased. This looks really cool, guys. This looks really cool. The event game mode now. Now they're going to talk about the game mode itself. Now they're going to talk about the game mode itself. Let's see what they have to say. Actually, Thunder Dragon just made a really good point. You know, even if you don't enjoy the game mode itself, you can't deny the amount of effort and time that goes into this. Like, they clearly... I think a lot of people misunderstand the development team. They kind of look at it like, oh, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about us. You don't care about the game. You're just trying to get money. But then you see some of this stuff, like all the time and energy that go into making it, and I'm kind of like, nah, fam. They clearly they clearly love this game and clearly put all their time and energy into it. Like, you can't deny that they are really devoted to this, and I'm glad for it. The more because they're so devoted to the game, that's why I think this game is going to last, you know, because you've got to show this kind of devotion to your game and to love it this much, yeah, this is excellent. Are we going to get the hero skin revealed this stream? They already revealed it. They revealed it a while ago. Hi, Annie. How are you doing? Good to hear from you. Sorry, my dog is chewing up stuff in the background, so if you're hearing her, that's the chewing you're hearing. Ain't that right, Della? How are you, Annie? You watching a Havoc stream? It takes time to make good content for game. It really does. Praying for a 40K crossover in the future. That'd be so sick. That'd be so sick. This is genuinely so gorgeous. I can't wait to play this weekend. Hey, I can't wait either. It's going to be fun. What's my dog's breed? Oh, she's an English Springer. She's a English Springer puppy. Who got the skin? It was 2 hero skins. One for Centurion, one for Lawbringer.
Welcome back.
Hey, we're back.
Good to see you, and to also not be wearing a mask anymore, because that was a little uncomfortable there, but it's okay.
It was making me very uncomfortable.
It was making you uncomfortable too. Oh man.
I won't be able to sleep tonight. The whole thing is crazy.
Well, fair enough. All right. I guess it's worth something then. All right.
So, okay, one is dressed as a Bleach character.
Hey, listen,
The guy on the far right is dressed as Dr. Disrespect. Who are you dressed as, JC? Who am I kidding? You are JC. You don't need to wear an outfit.
They are not, so yeah, just don't worry about that. But please play the game mode, which is going to be time limited, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the details of that. And who better to do that than our Lord and Savior JC? Welcome back, sir.
Hello, hello.
Couch. I'm sorry for scaring you earlier.
Yeah.
Don't break your teeth, dog.
I'll have to take some medication.
Just take.
You good?
Need some time.
I'll need some time.
I understand. I don't want to bother that. So, okay, deep breaths. But also joining me on the couch is Felix. Felix, welcome to the Warriors Den.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure. Now, Felix, this is actually your first time on the Den.
It is.
Do you want to maybe tell the audience a little about yourself? How long have you been with For Honor?
I've been on For Honor for about 10 years now, working for...
Which Bleach cosplay, though? He was wearing, what are they called? He was wearing some kind of mask.
Which I'm going to be talking about, so...
Raven, is your pupper trying to overthrow you?
No, she's just being a playful puppy. She is, isn't that right, Dilly? Yeah, that tickles. You stop that.
You have had a hand in so many of our events over the past, and this one included. So I'm very happy you're here to talk.
Felix looks exhausted. He might be. JC looks a bit tired too. JC looks like he wants to take a nap.
Yeah. So it's a game mode event, time limited.
A hollow mask? Yeah, that was it. A hollow mask. A hollow mask, yeah. But he took it off.
So you have 2 teams of 4 players fighting to win the match, getting points like usual. We're going to go into a bit more detail. But essentially...
My apologies, Raven. I have to leave on an urgent appointment with my fiance. It's taking place, but once I get back, I'll watch your Warhammer and Black Myth Wukong videos. Cool, man. See you later, Xavier. Take care, and I hope that it's nothing bad.
There is a Scorned Baron.
All right. Again, look at that map. It's so sick. I love this map.
So in a gist, is what it is. Usual rules apply, right? The highest score wins, breaking, all that sort of stuff. But really, we did something super unique and really different with that boss there. That is harder to fight than other kind of like bosses that we've done like this before.
Della's watching the stream too. Della actually really likes TV. She loves to watch TV. She will stare at the screen for like 30 minutes.
There's capture points. You make points by damaging the Scorn Baron. So they've been holding the cathedral there. So they've been holding all the entrances have been blocked by minions. So if you want to go in, you'll have to wipe them down. So if you have like a character that's good for wiping minions, it's good to maybe enter first for your team to...
Yep, that's the Scorn Baron in the middle.
A side entrance that's going to be open for maybe a more stealth approach. If you want to challenge the boss on your own, that's on you. Because it's thanks to Costa, we've been working on like making it a bit more challenging. Of course, it's a bot, so people are gonna as they want. But for the average player, it's gonna be more of a challenge.
Yeah, it's a bit harder than the other kind of bots that we've done for.
Yeah. So some of these strategies, of course, like if you don't want to fight a boss, there's always a capture point. You can always.
If y'all want to see what Della looks like, I released a short where I was petting her earlier. Go to my channel and look for the short where I say dog sitting Della. You'll see
Try
it.
to control this area because
Raven, are you playing Space Marine 2 Warhammer? Yes, I am a player of Space Marine 2 Warhammer. Love that game.
If you want to do as much point as possible, you have to, control the other team, but make sure that they don't get the last hit on that boss. Because if that boss dies, it gives a lot of points.
This is your toy.
So it means that you can't just think that you're able to farm it.
You do get renown. You get points. And you get renown while you're hitting the king, right? So
Exactly.
it doesn't really go to waste.
No.
It's just that you get a big bonus when you actually land the killing blow. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, very cool. Well, let me get this thing.
Like it's really different. It feels different.
Yeah.
It feels fresh. Like with the minions, the addition of the minions there that are a bit more static, right? So they're there to really block the entrances that I was talking about earlier, but they really feel like a small wall that you have to break through to get in. You respawn as usual.
Do I play Total War? My brother does.
System is different, right?
My brother plays Total War Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly. So you get points for by damaging the Scorn Baron, but it's 1-to-1. So if you're doing 8 points, so we've raised the limit from 1,000 to 3,000. That everything else is getting a lot more points. It's a bit more like different to calculate how much you need to win, but it'll go fast. Like it's a faster Dominion.
Yeah.
And it's like it's been a while since we did PvP for Elven. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Yeah, and if you're curious, like the site, because there's points on the site. We have the map, so when you're playing, if you're wondering like, oh, what's the point? Because they don't give as much points as King the Scorn Baron. They don't give as many points.
No biting.
When you're hitting him, we can actually go heal there, and they actually contribute.
Licking is fine, biting is not.
Like soft points, right? In the minions, so like when you control them, you actually.
Will I look into Destiny now? Probably.
They can still be reversals, all that sort of stuff that we normally have, but it's really like more focused on the PvPvE. And what I find always interesting in that in that type of game mode is that there's a boss.
Are the skins permanent? I would imagine so.
Like crazy things, and you have to decide.
I mean, the Ezio skin was permanent.
Do I try to join in and kill the other team? That you don't know if he's going to turn against you. It's very chaotic, but at the same time it feels super interesting because of that, right? And it's a Berserker base, so it has all the Berserker's normal moves, crazy dodge attacks, a lot of other stuff. So it's still very, very good and very strong. It feels really different. And it's super unique, super fun. We had a lot of fun playing it. We played tested it for a long time. Yes. It was amazing, super fun. Yeah, it's really cool.
And again, like there was a lot of work that was put into that map. Is there
Stop.
anything hidden in there?
Yeah, like Mr. said earlier, like you can explore the map, like some little diamonds and thing you have.
She's just being. Oh.
You might have hidden some.
Now she's licking my
You'll be
face. Stop that.
rewarded. Yeah. for exploring. So that's
Have some fun. Hit the boss. Try to hit the boss.
Yeah.
For yourself.
all that stuff. All right.
I apologize, guys. I know that
thank
I'm
you,
all
so
kinds of
much,
distracting,
Felix,
but
again for coming on the
Bella
show.
is
to
just
see you back here, some
very needy.
future with us, so we'll have to make sure that happens.
Della, stop.
Yeah. Well, good. All right. It's
Stop.
settled then. There we
You
go.
want to chew
All
on
right.
something?
I
Chew on
definitely make
this,
those
not my
decisions.
hand.
That's great. Okay, so that's about it. So, folks, don't forget Light of the Guardians. It's live starting tomorrow with the new title updates. There for 3 weeks. So hop in, play, enjoy. So it's going to run from October 24th through November 14th. So ton of fun, lots of good stuff. Remember, the hero skins are not time limited though, so it's at your leisure.
Get them whenever you want, right? And also, like just to add, like really huge props to Felix.
I think we found the perfect map for your For Honor and Glory sword for the Wyverndale battle. Yeah, it would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Did a wonderful job. Like everybody from we had a lot of support from Co, from animation, from all the departments. Again, this is it's a team effort. Everybody can put pitches in. We've seen Marina before. Like a lot of people.
You want the Della distractions? Well, you came to the right place. Stop it.
And it's great. And also really thanks for
What game coming up am I wanting to get?
Refine the final
Nothing right now. I mean, I've got the games I want, and I don't have a lot of disposable income to buy a lot of games.
Yeah, we've been out of our comfort zone a bit with the setting, and
31,000 for 2 skins is outrageous. I mean, when you consider that each skin is 15,000 times that by 2, that's 30,000. So yeah, just decrease 1,000, and that's about what you'd expect.
Recent friend or foe tournament that just wrapped, so got some interesting things to discuss there. So don't go anywhere.
All right, friend or foe. What is this? What is friend or foe? What is this? Stop. I want a Ravenlord skin for Lawbringer. So do I. Maybe I could talk to him. Maybe I'd say, hey, for honor, would you mind giving me a Ravenlord skin? That'd be sick. Am I playing Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. Friend or Foe is a tournament they're currently doing? Oh, well, I'll be honest, I'm not too invested in the tournament, so I'll let y'all worry about that. I think it's 31,000 each. I don't think so. I think it's 31,000 for both. Oh, what's this? Hold on, I got a Discord message. 1 second, guys. Oh, no, okay, I'll take care of that. Sure thing. Della.
Welcome back, folks. What an endless myriad of guests we've had on today. Join with me today, once again, Martin, JC. How you guys doing?
I've never been here before.
Ever?
I always make that joke, and it's always kind of falls flat. But I figured I'd redo it again because
I liked it.
I have my fans. You know, I get like love letters, all sorts of things. So it's great.
Popular guy,
Yeah.
can we say? Oh yeah.
He's him. So we're here to give everyone a little update on the Friend or Foe circuit. So we've just wrapped up phase 2 of the Friend or Foe circuit, which was a 2v2 tournament. Thank you to everyone who participated, and a big congrats to our winning team, Stormina La Ballerina. The finals were super intense and fun to watch. Thanks to our casters, Vivid Naz and Verbalocity, and shout out to Freeze too, who's our analyst. A big thank you to our TOs, Nutella and Spaniard, who always crush it. We love you guys. And we also had Norgaz make an awesome recap video, which if you haven't seen it, go check that out. It's super sick. Big thank you. And we also had a bunch of different casters on for the open and closed qualifiers. We had four open qualifiers, and I got there, and a closed qualifyer, and we had a bunch of different casters for all of them. So shout out to all of you. The list is long, but it's awesome. I love seeing the media involvement.
Della,
so, thank you. It's awesome. But looking ahead, we have 1v1 coming up, which will be kicking off soon. Signups are open, but if you are playing in 1v1, you might be facing off against the #1 duelist in the world, Mr. Bean. This man tore up the last duel tournament we did. You'll be able to see the final round here.
It's pretty good.
He's all right.
Yeah. I've had the pleasure of watching him in person.
That Ephira drip is insane. The color scheme's crazy.
Yeah, but he's adamant.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh wait, that's Bean. That's
so
why,
signups
isn't
are
it?
now open for this. The tournament will be kicking off December 14th.
Wait, no, that's not Bean.
Signups.
Is it Bean?
Being dropped in the chat. The chat is.
Della, stop biting.
Is that where? JC.
Della, stop biting.
Is it down?
Yeah.
There's a chat somewhere.
I don't know. The chat somewhere.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sign up. It won't be for a little while, but go get your spot because spots go pretty quick. And be sure to join the Discord to be able to get any updates. And
Della, if you keep biting, I'm putting you away.
Some of the hero pick data across the past 2 tournaments are for 4v4 and 2v2. So would love to get your
If you are on chew mode, chew on your toy. Chew
let's
on
look
me.
at first for the 4v4 close qualifiers, right? So here we have it's a big list. It's interesting, right? Because you see, we have Orochi and Pirate on top. Pirate is always a polarizing character in that she's extremely strong in group fight modes, right? So in brawls and 4v4s. In duels, she's a lot weaker. It's interesting to have these kind of almost specialists in the game. It's pretty cool. Orochi's there. There's a lot of stuff, but that was pre-nerfs. We have.
Spoilers.
But yeah, so it's interesting here because even the
I'm surprised Hitakiri's even picked.
Griffin. Who would have thought we could see Griffin on top 4 in these modes before? Right? So that is coming from a very small buff we've done a while ago, which we made.
I'm not surprised to see Orochi at the top.
Enhanced, and it changed and toughened up the hero so it showed that sometimes we just need a little tiny tweaks and it gets heroes to get in a much better spot. So that's amazing. And
What's my opinion of Assassin's Creed Shadows?
There's a peacekeeper
I've talked
there.
about
Yeah,
that enough. I did a whole video
there's
talking
a
about
peacekeeper
that.
there. There's
I'm
two
done
Nushas,
talking about it for now.
We're happy,
Best girl
right?
ninja.
But that's
Twice
great.
as many as Peacekeeper.
Oh, Della.
Great. But yeah, so there's a lot of differences, a lot of stuff. But you see, there's definitely a trend to the top here. But it makes a lot of sense for me. It's all of our top Dominion heroes, all of our top 404 heroes. Makes total sense. Not to say that things are okay necessarily exactly in that spot. We're always looking for balancing, but at least it makes a lot of sense. And let's look at the banned heroes, right? So, yeah, Varangian Guard is massively banned. Hitokiri is like second there, probably contributes to the fact that Hitokiri was.
Oh, well, there you go. Most banned heroes. Hitakiri and Varangian are the most banned. I love it. I love that. Ow!
But this also.
Della, now you're hurting.
Right? So these, the top 4.
What's wrong with you?
Being banned makes like 100% sense. Shinobi a little bit less. Like we've been changing things.
That's
around for
hurting.
Shinobi
You
a
don't
bit,
do that. You don't
but
do that.
still, understandably, like there's a lot of stuff that makes
don't do
Shinobi
that.
a very, very good team fighter. That's great. Griffin, I was initially surprised, but then you saw that like super high rate, so it kind of makes sense. The Nusha.
Don't
I
even
wonder
put
who
the
was
muzzle on.
playing Nusha. I don't have the data, unfortunately, but I wonder who was playing Nusha.
I want to know.
Tell you
I
what,
wanna
you know what?
who-
You're getting
who
out of
banned
hand. You
Nusha?
bite me again, I'm putting you
Who
in the
did
count.
that?
Not to say,
Why?
because here's the thing, right? Nusha is when you go look at 1v1,
No. Stop.
especially
All
at,
right.
like
All
the
right.
top.
I warned you. Come on.
extreme
Be right back, guys.
talent,
I gotta put a
that's
naughty
also
puppy to bed.
designed.
Come on.
But in fours, she's not necessarily the best performing hero, but still, this is really interesting to have. So good. All right, now let's have a look at the 2v2 also. Rawls, so the pick rate there is, again, you see Pirate extremely high. I think Pirate is even better in Rawls than so even then, like, again, it kind of speaks to, like,
I hate to do that to her.
type of hero. This comes
But
also
she's
after
misbehaving and she knows better.
for Berserker and Orochi.
Y'all might hear her whimper. That's because she knows I'm out here and she doesn't
It makes a big
like it.
difference where hers still are. So it makes a big appearance there. But even then, when you look afterwards, like we have Hito that's there. It's not really a surprise. Griffin that's there. That was a surprise, but now it makes a bit more sense. Varangian Guard.
Pirate is just at the top of this. I love it.
Still shows up quite well.
It's so crazy
We
that
built
Pirate's so
Varangian
loved.
Guard specifically, we built her to be like an anti-meta pick with like those big trajectories hitting people externally. She's there to counter that specifically. So that's super interesting.
That is
But
so
again, there's,
crazy.
like, a lot, like the pick rate is huge. Like the amount of players, of different characters that were picked.
Free my girl,
even
she
though we
doesn't.
have
She's
Pirates,
biting.
some of the top
She
players
knows
that
not to
were
bite.
picked, but that there's that much diversity. There's 2 gladiators in there, 2 conquerors in there. Like, it's crazy how varied this goes. And for me, this speaks a lot to how much more balanced the game is. Yes, there's a lot of tier lists, and you see like some characters are super high and some characters are pretty low. But if you compare those tier lists to what we had years ago, like maybe even 2 years ago, right? That tier list is way more squished, meaning that, yeah, there's still like S and A and B and C tiers, but the difference between A and B and C is a lot, like it's a lot more minute.
Yeah.
Right. So this kind of, and this is how this gets shown the most, is you see these massive pick rates. If we had these tournaments before these changes, before we had like a lot more focus on the balancing side of things.
You think you can hear her crying? Yeah,
it would've
she's
been
whining a little
4 or
bit.
5
She
minutes.
she
That would've been right.
she's not happy. Della doesn't like being in her crate.
This wide of viable.
She'll calm down in a little bit.
And
She'll
if
realize
someone
that I'm
goes,
not
"You know
coming
what?
to let her out
I'm
yet,
gonna
and she'll
play
settle down.
Gladiator. This. Like,
The problem is
this
she knows I'm
okay,
out here.
It's good, right? It doesn't mean that Gladiator is a good spot. I don't want to.
And that makes her upset that she can't be with people.
But at the same time, that there's people that can go and voluntarily pick a hero that is known to be potentially underperforming in some situations, shows that like things are a lot better in general and much better. stability.
Griffin is higher than I expected him to be. Yeah, that is crazy.
There's hidden gems there, like I'm not seeing peacekeepers here, which she's very good at peeling. So potentially, when you're in 4s, there's more of those situations that are going to be happening. But she has amazing recoveries, amazing, like a lot of good stuff going on. So I'm expecting we'll see potentially more and more and more of these. So that's great. The 2 wardens.
Definitely seeing like such like a wide range of picks.
Yeah.
Like the top level is
Crazy.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. It's flabbergasting borderline to me that we have like this. So it's really great. Then like for the band list, right? So Penguin Guard again. Hito, Nobushi here, right? So Nobu is another hero that is like extremely good in group fights, but is not very good in ones. So seeing her banned here, especially in brawls, she's extremely good. Like a lot of really good cleave. That's great. Same for Hito, has a lot of good
Most
cleave,
banned
right?
heroes in 2v2 qualifiers, Varangian, Itakiri, Nobushi. Oh my gosh, they don't. We don't like Varangian. Varangian is a hated character. Varangian and Hitakiri are probably two of the most hated characters. And it's no surprise why. Varangian's abilities make them just so oppressive.
And the other heroes, like, they're almost all the same, but it kind of makes sense.
Honestly, if you want my opinion, Varangian needs a whole rework. Like, they just need to go back to basics with Varangian and fix her.
I did want to ask, do you have any predictions for 1v1? Like, which heroes will be most played? I know Beans Warden is a
so
crazy.
I think, like, a lot of the time, like, what's going to be interesting here is that whoever's going to end up playing against Bean has to decide, do I ban his Warden or is it Fear? And they're both extremely strong. Like, Bean's Warden is, it amazes me how somebody can pick, like, our base hero, right? That is meant to have, like,
But don't get me wrong, Hito's annoying too.
Depth for that hero.
Why was Nobushi banned? No idea. Nobushi's actually pretty weak overall. For competitive players, she's easily predictable.
This high, you can't really understand it. But that's interesting to see somebody that is able to master that hero that consistently. On the other hand, is Zephyr.
It's a double-edged sword. Yeah, if you're going against Bean, it's
right.
Bringing Guard is already as basic as it gets. No, Warlord is as basic as it gets. Warlord is the most basic standard hero. Varangian has a really strong all guard, really strong unblockable heavies. Varangian's very tough.
Really good reactions, but at lower levels, she's not as effective, and that is very much on purpose. The way traps function was to make it so that, like if you're playing against her and you're not, like, you have a hard time, you're probably better off, like, letting those heavy.
As fascinating as this is, JC, let's get on to the patch notes, because I don't want to rush y'all, but I feel like I need to let Della out, because if I'm being honest, I feel bad putting Della in the crate. It's not that she's being bad, it's that she's being a puppy, and right now being a puppy is not what I need while doing the stream.
I'm kind of hoping and expecting to see.
So I want to let her out so that I can take her to go use the bathroom and, let her know that, hey, I still love you, but you were just being wild.
Probably going to see some Ocelotl as well. Like a bunch of different heroes in ones. There's a lot more viability in 1v1s. Well, some heroes are like a bit lower, like Pyro we're mentioning, Bushi. Probably won't see those. But there's a lot more at the top that makes sense to have a lot of variety there as well. So I'm super excited to see this.
Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for coming on and breaking all this down.
And good luck to everybody.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see that tournament.
It's going to be great. Folks, you heard it. Go sign up. Have fun. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But stick around. We've got patch notes coming up. I'm not sure.
Those might affect the
It's tough disappointing a dog. Yeah, I
Something
know.
like that. I don't know.
All right, later, Extreme. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. All right, now we're moving on to the patch notes. This is what a lot of y'all are here for, and honestly, I want to hear them too. I want to hear these patch notes, so let's see what they're doing. Raven looks at Dell. I love you, but you're acting like a brat. Now, I'll just say what my dad always used to say. He'd say, I love you, but I hate your doggone ways. That's something my dad used to say. I love you, but I hate your doggone ways. It's what he'd say whenever I was doing something bad or I was misbehaving at home. I'd say, are you mad, Dad? He'd go, I love you, son, but I hate your doggone ways. And that was his way of saying, I love you, but not what you do. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready for this. So, hey, Buffs. I hope, in the words of Hank Hill, that boy ain't right. I tell you, Bobby, that boy ain't right. Have to have a long talk with that boy.
Once again, joining me on the couch for patch notes for the first time today is just. Oh wait, no. No, like, sorry.
All right, let's hear the patch notes. Let's go.
Justin Berry. No, JC, thank you so much for sticking around to talk more about patch notes.
I'm very happy to be talking about patch notes.
You
I love
are
patch
always
notes.
happy to talk.
All right.
And
I will be satisfied if we nerf Hito, nerf Aussie, nerf Varangian, and buff Lawbro. Let's go.
we have so much cool content to show you people.
So you get them when you get them.
Exactly, right? But this time, I understand, right? Talking about some things today, so that's gonna be interesting.
There's some exciting stuff. We have
So,
the tournament coming up too, so
coming up,
this
so it's
might
gonna be
might
One thing to talk about super quickly before we get into this was testing grounds, right? So I mentioned a bit earlier that we're discussing. So we had a testing grounds earlier in the season, which focused on the Warden's feats.
Right.
So I just want to reiterate, like, it went really well, by the way. Like, we got a lot of good data, we got a lot of good stuff. We know where we're going to be heading. Those changes are going to make it live in the next season.
Oh, sweet.
So that's great. We're going to have another testing grounds there with one hero again, but we're hoping to see if we can, like, expand that a little bit. Again, we're doing tech tests, right? So a lot of what we're doing with this is, like, it was our first time doing feats. So it went well.
Della, settle down back there. You'll be fine. Probably only 30 minutes left.
That we don't run into those problems again, as you are well.
Have you ever seen King of the Hill? I've seen a few episodes.
But yeah, so but I'm like,
yeah, it's gonna be cool. It'll be cool.
all right. So let's talk about patch notes themselves for season 31, title update 2. First up,
Global change.
right?
It's a big one.
So yeah, so throw victims are now fully invulnerable to guard break for the duration of the throw. So what we had was a bit of an inconsistency where when you guard broke somebody and then threw them, depending on the throw itself, depending on the direction of the throw, depending on a bunch of different things, you could get guard broken out of while you were being thrown.
I didn't even know that was a problem.
A bunch of different factors. A lot of it was like
All right, later, Hell Jumper.
And an old like way of doing things when we launched the game, where a lot of it was about the visuals and can you get guard broken at specific times. So we've gone back and just put it all guard break invulnerable for the entire duration of the throw. It makes a lot more sense, and then you can no longer kind of get interrupted for these things. So it kind of makes a lot of sense here. So it probably won't feel super major, but it's one of those good things that standardizing them is great and really good, and you're not gonna get like weirdly guard broken out of a throw.
Yeah. Good quality.
Yeah. Then we have
Right, Armusha.
So this might seem like a small thing. Well, Ring the Bell can now be target swapped. So essentially, it was almost more of a bug fix.
Ring the Bell can now be target swapped. Okay.
It is a change for Armusha where you couldn't really you couldn't target swap Ring the Bell basically. So if it was happening on somebody, it made Armusha a little bit clunkier fights. It doesn't have the best reach, so we're looking at like.
I don't think this was needed, but I mean, for Armusha players, I'm sure it'll be nice.
And there's not a lot of obstacles in your way. You can target swap Ring the Bell and hit other people quite well.
Varangian.
On Varangian Guard. So, 2 changes. So, first is the checking timing from blocked light openers to light finishers is now 300 ms, up from 200. So, that again is almost more of a bug fix, but I want to mention it again because it's very important. Because it's one of those things that can lead to frustration when fighting against this hero, right? So, because your lights are enhanced, when you block them, if Vanguard like threw another light, you could not dodge the second light. So that creates like it kind of goes against the rules that we normally have in game, where if you get hit by a light, you can always dodge the following light. After heavy, it's a bit of a crapshoot. It kind of depends, but light to light, it should always be dodgeable. So that was a bit of an issue here. That should make the hero like at least a bit easier to fight against and give her a little bit less pressure. But then the second line, which weapon trajectories were adjusted to better match weapon visuals, is a big one. You can go see the patch notes when they're out. You're going to get the exact full list of everything we've tweaked. We've tweaked like
So, if I'm understanding right, what they did is when Varangian throws her double light attack, the second light is now 100 milliseconds slower than it was before, making it easier to block. That's a nerf. Not a big one though. I'd kind of like them to do a bit more than that. I mean, it's a start, but I'd kind of like them to do a bit more than that.
She's very strong, very frustrating for a lot of players. This is like part of what
Varangian needs more offensive feats? No, she doesn't. God damn, Varangian needs to be nerfed. I don't need her to have more offensive capability.
Yes, she still has her full block. Yes, she still has all those follow-up, and it immobilizes people for a long time. That's very much on purpose, that it's made it so that you can block against multiple people, have time to pick the target you want to do your follow-up on. That's the base design of this hero. So we kind of have to keep it this way, otherwise we break the entire functionality. This is what makes it unique, but at the same time, we can address the things that make it more frustrating and that kind of change things around. So that is for Guard. Next up, we have Sohei.
Sohei!
Is one part of something. There is more coming in the next patch. So
More coming next time, okay?
we look at, like, yes, there's some potential easy wins. This is more of a bug fix, but overall, he's underperforming. We know we're looking at things. We're trying to see like what we can do, and by the next patch, we're gonna have more to announce. So there's a couple.
Okay, so the next patch they'll have more coming.
For now, there was one big outstanding bug with Sohei, which was Soul Tetsubo, which is the top light chain, the one that uses the Tetsubo, and it fed 30 revenge instead of dealing I think like 9, which is how much it should be feeding, right? So the idea here is normally when you hit somebody, you feed them revenge equal to the damage you've dealt to them, unless it's a bash, and then in which case that always deals 30, right? So that it kind of makes bashes, like even though they don't deal direct damage, they feed more revenge, so you're less incentivized to use bashes in group situations, moments when you can feed revenge. But there was a bit of a bug here where this was like there was like an issue here, and so because of this, throwing that top light would feed 30. But the thing is, I guess undodgeable, so it's not like you can't really dodge it, so it's not so bad. But still,
Okay, so all right, I see what they did. Sohei is what's changing here is there was a bug where his top undodgeable light attack was feeding 30 revenge to the enemy rather than 9 as it was supposed to. So they just removed that. Okay, fair.
So Orochi's Storm Rush left and right side.
Yes! Sorry.
That is a big,
Sorry, I had a moment.
At the same time,
Sorry,
here's the thing, right? So
I read that and I had a moment.
Orochi is not, like, having
Yes!
the way it was is not the end of the world. A lot of players are able to kind of block it or parry it on reaction. That's okay. But when you are not at the top level, you don't have, like I'm on energy drinks all day long, playing
Yes.
popping pills or whatever. But
Caffeine pills.
caffeine pills. I must. Yeah. Right. So, but when that's
I'm so
right,
grateful.
You don't have the reaction time, and so even though the official counter to this, to an Orochi like spamming,
I am so happy.
To light him out of it, we've purposefully like had that bit of a gap there to make sure you could interrupt them. At the same time, it is not very clear to a lot of players. It's not.
Sorry, I didn't mean to freak. I saw that and I was like, we needed that. Orochi has always been such a pain.
Which means that there's more than one way to counter Orochi. Makes them a little bit more predictable, because if you as a player think they're gonna go top because they don't want me to dodge, it makes that a lot easier to parry. Borderline on a read, right? So if you can't react,
I was saying for a long time, Orochi doesn't need undodgeables on all sides for the Storm Rush. They don't need that.
If you've read that they're gonna
This is good. This is good.
because you have to align yourself a little bit less on the time. But that's like a big change for Orochi here. We're looking to see like how that's gonna go. But
That is a good change. I'm so grateful for this change. Kyoshin.
So we've adjusted the weapon directories to better match weapon visuals.
Good.
In Kyoshin's case, is the opposite of Ring, where his trajectories were generally bad. Well, their trajectories. They were pretty bad.
Yeah,
Now
Kyoshin,
they are
it
actually
was kind of weird.
much
Kyoshin's
better.
big issue that I always had with him is the fact that he exists and he throws all these lights which pin you in the gank, and they'll just sit in their all guard like a coward in the gank. And that was my big problem with it. But I guess this fixes some of his problems. I mean, I still think that a good change might be, make his all guard drain stamina or lock stamina. I don't know.
Again, weapon trajectories were adjusted to better.
Hitakiri, weapon trajectories were adjusted better. Okay, all right. Again, it wasn't my biggest problem with Hitakiri. My big problem with Hitakiri was that she exists, and she's got these variable timed heavies and guard bashes, which just make you want to end your own life, and I'd like to end hers. So could we just remove this character, please?
But the idea here is like we need to make this a little bit less frustrating. Hito is overperforming by all of our metrics. We have to kind of act. This is step one. We have more stuff coming down the pipe. But really, the idea is like it's a step one. See where that goes. And I'd rather we go, because there's two ways we can approach balancing, right? There's the We take the nuclear.
Look,
take the hero, and
this is fine. I don't have any problem with this change, but
we've done
they
that
need to
in the
do
past
something about Hito.
twice
Hito is just
because
too
we had,
oppressive. Something needs to change
fix
about them.
The heroes were performing. I'd rather we take this approach where we do like step by step, address it over time, because otherwise we tend to, and because it's all easier to just like nerf them to the ground, but then it makes the hero.
Now, I get it, JC. I get you want to take step-by-step changes, but still, she's still annoying.
A little bit, until you get to the point where, okay, this is good, where this is where it needs to stamp out. So this is what we're doing here. But there's more changes coming to Hitoki. We have more in stock. But for now, like, let's see how this goes, and then we'll readjust.
Awesome.
Lawbringer.
Lawbringer. So, I know. I've seen comments on Reddit from people saying this is all Lawbringer needs. So, if you're expecting roll catchers, I can officially announce they're coming next patch. Next season, they're coming. But this is the other part of the puzzle that we had a bit of trouble with. So, I'll just recap super quickly what's going on here. Is that Lawbringer on his side dodge bash, right? He uses the shove animation. The movement that he has is super low. So when you would side dodge into a shove, you would kind of stop, then go front. And when we give iframe, it makes yourself invulnerable while you're doing those attacks. If that happens on super linear attacks, it looks really, really bad. And I know that sometimes we're like, I don't care that it looks bad, but at the same time, seeing a full
You know what?
or a full
I like
box
it.
or whatever,
I like this.
completely
Lawbringer now has iframes on his dodge shove, and it's a longer directional shift. I like this. This is going to feel so cool.
phases through entirely, it looked really, really bad. But
This is a needed change.
we've made it so that the side dodge shoves specifically have more forward movement in the direction of the dodge. So if you're dodging right, when you do that shove, you're going to move more towards the right, or when you move left, you're going to move more towards the left, which affords us the luxury, which is kind of not really luxury, but whatever, to give those attacks actual iframes and dodge frames, which is what is super important, right? So this is a massive, massive, massive quality of life for Lawbringer. But basically, yeah, so the idea here is that because beforehand, if you're playing Lawbringer, you want to do a side dodge shove and not break your iframes from your dodge, you had to delay that shove until the very, very end so that your iframes could kick in, you would avoid an attack, and then you would shove. And so this is kind of like against what all other heroes except for Conqueror kind of do, which is like you need to be able to do your dodge attacks properly. They're a lot more vulnerable now. It doesn't chain on miss. There's like all those things.
The Lawbringer is back to being the god he was always meant to be.
Lawbringer's side dodge shoves were even weaker than the rest of the cast. So this is a big, big, big change. Really helped the hero.
Lawbringer is back to being the god he was always meant to be.
Conqueror, exact same problem, exact same solution. Works
Wait,
well.
they're doing the same to Conk?
Great for
Okay.
Again, it's a nice buff for Conqueror.
I'll be real honest, I don't think it was needed for Conk, and I'll tell you why. Konk's dodge bash is a bit stronger than Lawbringer's, so I didn't think it was that big of a problem, but hey, I'll take it.
So for Shaman, Wildcat's Rage, Predator's Hunger, and Predator's Mercy are now performed 100 ms to 500 ms during the front dodge and back dodges.
Wait, 100 milliseconds to 500?
So, there's two parts to this. One of them is we want to give the hero like a bit more viability from her front dodges and her back dodges, and having like the change, like going through those attacks a bit earlier, gives her better options. We've seen it on Warden, on Warmonger. We've had like this different bash into that.
They said that that he would get a roll catcher next season, Soviet Spy. He said next season patch he would get a roll catcher. He said he just confirmed that.
I always forget which one it is. The one that bites, right?
So it looks like Shaman will be able to do a confirmed pounce on a heavy parry.
But anyway, so when that happens, is like it's guaranteed on a bleeding opponent. You will bite them on a bleeding opponent, which leads to like a big damage straight off, right? This is on purpose. We'll see how that ends up going. We'll see if it's too strong or if we're okay. On the design side,
Do I feel like Lawbringer's more of a heavy than Conk? Yeah, an argument could be made.
It buffs her group fight a little bit as well, because if she managed to parry a heavy, she can do it. But it's very...
I don't know, I feel like the weapon of Lawbringer is more hybrid-like than Conqueror's weapon.
How this pans out, if it's too strong, if it isn't. Shaman is not an overly picked hero. We know her 1v1 is like doesn't really need help. We're investigating how we can improve her 4v4 as well, which should be good. but this is kind of part of this here, where I want to make sure that people don't think that it was unintended. It was very much intended to have that functionality here. It's conditional, won't happen all the time, but this is where it kind of goes.
Aussie.
We have Ocelotla. I know you like to pronounce it. Ocelotla, right?
Ocelot.
We're going to be really, really happy.
Skull. Wait, what?
So, one line.
That's a nerf, baby.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Skull Smash.
That is a major nerf, baby.
Chains, no longer chains on this. So the attack is a lot more commitful. You have it's a lot easier to kind of punish, because part of the problem here was that also he could do that bash.
That is a big nerf, baby.
And if you do a side dodge attack,
For those who don't understand what that means, his forward dodge bash, like his initial bash attack, if it misses, it cannot chain. He cannot do another attack if he misses.
play against, but it's also
That is a very good nerf.
very strong bash.
Now Ocelot has to use more than 3 brain cells.
So by
The Oonga Boonga actually has to think.
knock down the hero a little bit of a peg. We like the blender aspect of the hero. It's kind of what he was designed around, about having a lot of different options at all times and doing a lot of different things. But at the same time,
All you Ocelot tards out there are going to have a hard time dealing with the Warden now.
and that is it for our
That's it? Okay.
A lot of
All right, those are some good changes.
things. Very cool. There's more coming. Season excited. And again, you might dislike whatever we're doing.
Hey, those are good changes in my opinion. The only thing that they didn't do that I'd like them to do is continue to nerf Hitakiri.
Social media, you can
Please.
things, discuss these things, tell us what you like, what you don't like. Same for testing ground, same as everything. We're doing these things for our players. We love our players. We do this for them. And
He has to use 4 brain cells now, Raven. Yeah. Scary. He has to use 1 more.
one more thing I wanted to add super quickly.
Yeah, what's
it's
up?
completely random, right?
Sure, yeah.
Before, remember on one of those segments before we had for the movie, we had Michelle and Fred were talking about the VFX stuff, and we had shots of our mocap actors.
Yes.
Carl doing that flip. So these guys are professional stuntmen. Do not attempt this at home. Carl is known as kind of like the rubber man type of thing, where he can just do these insane things where he looks he's gonna break his neck every time. Because I'm at mocap every time. You're there as well. We see that happening, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna die. When something bad is gonna happen. But they are all professional stuntmen. We're always employing movie-trained actors. They're stuntmen. They do an amazing job. Big kudos to them. The game would not.
All right, guys. While they're wrapping this up, I need to run to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'll be right back.
They're great folks. Honestly, we always have a super fun time with them. But really, please don't try those standing flips and falling on your neck at home, because you're not gonna do that.
That's right.
He's built for that by some, I don't know what, but it's
The rest of us are not.
yeah, the rest of us are not. Oh yeah, but I wanted to give him a shout out because they're very, very special to us, and we always enjoy our time with them, and really thank you guys.
Well, great. I love it. Impromptu shout-outs to our amazing mocap team. Awesome stuff there, so thank you for that. And JC, thanks to you as well, as always, for coming up and just helping to explain in detail all these notes, what they mean for the game. It's always very enlightening to have that, so thank you very much for that. Cool. Warriors, folks, listen up. We've got a wrap-up coming up right after this. Community Corner, lots of fun stuff to cap everything off, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yep. I had to get through that before I went to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so now we get to wrap up and see the community corner. I'm kind of curious what'll be in the community corner. I like seeing those. They're pretty fun. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Dealing with the dog is exhausting. Yeah, this Warriors Doom was pretty good. Like, I love the new event coming. I love the cosmetics, the changes, the new hero skins. And the patch notes are honestly good. I like these patch notes. Imagine my Flawless Nusha round is in here. Dude, if it was in there, I'd be so happy. Bolt Okami, you've said that joke a few times now. I don't get the joke. I don't get the joke.
Welcome back, everyone.
All right, let's go.
We made it.
Good.
We made it. We're here at the wrap up.
That's right. How are you feeling?
We nerfed T2?
I mean, we kind of had to a little bit.
Are you sure?
I mean, JC said so.
All right.
Are we gonna be okay?
I don't know.
You don't? Okay. Well, let's maybe talk about this wrap up here. But listen, folks, as we think about this, listen, we really did want to take a moment to give a final big shout out to our friends over at Bungie. We're very excited to be doing this collaboration. So let's do a quick recap of everything coming tomorrow to you, the players.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do we got?
We've got, of course, the Light of the Guardians Halloween event, October 24th to November 14th. I love this character.
Nice.
So nice. Of course, that means we have our 2 hero skins. We're a Lawbringer, the Violet King.
I love these. Oh, wait, so it is 31,250. Wow, that is a lot.
Crucible Lord.
Okay, yeah, that is a lot for these hero skins. That is a whole lot.
No, those are not time limited.
Okay, never mind. That is expensive. That is a bit too much, I would say. They're good hero skins, but that is a bit much.
Oh, amazing.
Pretty freaking sweet.
There you go.
We unfortunately, our balance patch live tomorrow. Don't want to talk about that. But we also have Hero Fests, which is very exciting.
Okay, Hero Fest, Griffin, Tiandi, and Yorm. Cool. Okay. I'm looking forward to those.
That's right, we do. Yeah, so Content of the Week, folks, coming your way tomorrow. Available, first up, the illustrious outfit,
The Power of the Baron.
Available for 20k steel, so really embody the Scorn Baron for any of the heroes on the roster. Enjoy that. Looks amazing.
Put it on Magi. Put it on Magi.
So excited for that. We also have the Execution Void Feather, available for 10k steel across the cast, and the Solar Flare for 10k steel as well. All of these look incredible. Huge shout out again for the collaboration, all the work, animation, VFX, audio, everything that went into that. Great job, team. So it's amazing stuff. 2, we also have community event orders. Reminder: Light of the Guardians, running the entire duration of the event, so October 24th through the 14th. So again, just play the game and get exclusive rewards like that ornament we talked about. So it's very cool. And we have a weekly arcade quest starting tomorrow as well. Wolves from the Door. So you'll be able to check that out. Again, arcade available for everybody. So jump in and play. It's awesome.
That's not all. We also have some community corner.
Yay, Community Corner. Let's see what we got.
Take it away.
What's going on, Warriors? Welcome to the Community
hi.
Corner segment of the Warriors Den. We hope you've been enjoying the show so far. I'm Community Manager Josh, also done with Community Manager Jim.
Hey there, how's it going?
Doing well, doing well. We're not dressed
I want that hoodie.
but still happy Halloween to all you spoopy enjoyers. Hopefully, maybe next time we'll have a little something. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and get into the clips that we have curated for this round, and we're starting off with Greater Agrippa. Don't think she's making it out of that.
Looks painful.
Still
Oh, it's funny.
Next up, we've got from El Rock Lancer. I hope I'm saying that properly. It's always nice to dance with the enemies, right?
Of course, yeah, you gotta have a little bit of camaraderie.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Dance it out, boys.
Sure. Oh. Yeah, well, you're the
the wrong place to dance, buddy. Wrong place to dance. This clip is from Dragonfire 752. You wanna watch someone get banned into the Shadow Realm?
Oh, I'd love to.
And boom!
Yeah, good timing.
Yo, you know for a fact, Alt F4 so fast when he's getting executed. Now we've got a very special clip from Valaxium. Hopefully I'm saying that name properly. Had to cut this clip down because it's just an endless loop of running around. This BP really wants him dead.
Yeah, good map knowledge though, I'll give him that.
Absolutely. But you know how they say in war, don't run, you'll just die tired.
It's not even just he that kills him.
Just somebody else that was there.
Hey, look at that.
Little photo photos for you. This is from Frosting 76675.
Wow.
Showing off the awesome Warmonger art.
Super red.
Yeah.
Love the coloring there.
It's a good looking
And then
warmonger.
finally, to wrap it up, we've got some photo mode stuff from VLS Emmy, showing off the beautiful Warden drip. On
That looks good, yeah.
This is fantastic colors on the armor. I love it.
Yeah,
Great.
it looks phenomenal. I wish I had like drip skills like that in For Honor. I just throw stuff on and it's like, that looks fine.
Just gotta spend a little time in the dressing room.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are the clips that we have for today.
Aw.
Again, if you'd like to be featured, feel free to submit your clips on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, all the fun places. We're always on there perusing around, making lists of just like all the cool stuff that we see that you guys end up posting, whether it's art, whether it's like fan-made stuff. Like if you, I saw some dude had like a homemade pole axe.
Oh yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, please, by all means, continue to submit all of your funny, awesome memes.
Yeah, please do.
And before we wrap up, Chad, I believe we've got something.
Yeah, we're running a Halloween pumpkin contest. You can paint or carve a pumpkin. We have steel prizes for the top 3 winners, so please submit your creative pumpkins on social media. I believe our hashtag is For Honor Pumpkin Contest, so be sure to submit there.
Yep, get creative. This is your time to do so and show it off. But that's gonna do it for us here. We hope you enjoyed all the funny stuff, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.
See ya.
Oh man, Community Corner, I absolutely love it. Just are always such great videos. Super good. So thank you, Jet. Thank you, Josh, for that. For hosting that, it's amazing stuff. So folks, that's it for us. Thank you so much for everybody joining us. Anthony, thank you for having me on the show as well. Everybody, don't forget that tomorrow, Light of the Guardians is live. I've got all that amazing content, the new hero skins, the game mode event, all the amazing stuff that we just hope you enjoy it and that you have a happy Halloween. After this, I think we're going to raid Malicious, so just go drop the word Destiny when you raid him. That'll be good, and we'll be, I think that's about it. And Anthony, are you okay?
Bruh.
Whole time?
I've been feeling kind of weird, honestly.
Oh my gosh!
Makes sense now. Makes a lot of sense. See you later, folks.
The hell? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Oh, that was weird. Funny, but weird. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. Let me turn the stream off. Well, guys, that about does it, doesn't it? 1 second, let me switch back over to this. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had a great time. All this stuff looks really cool. So, briefly go over what I think, and then I'll let y'all go so that I can make lunch and let Della out to pee. Really had a good time. This looks really neat. This is not what I expected for a Halloween event. I was expecting zombies or something. I was expecting like undead stuff. But a Destiny 2 crossover is kind of cool. Now, I'll go ahead and admit, I am not a Destiny 2 fan or lore expert, or I don't know anything about it. I've never played it. I know it's popular. I know there are people who do like it. I don't know anything about it. So this is going to be very different to me. I just look at it and I see Warhammer stuff, really. But still, even without knowing anything about Destiny 2, I really, really, really liked what I saw. It looked really neat. I liked the cosmetics. I liked the game mode. I liked the hero skins. I liked the executions. I liked all of it. It looked really cool. And then the patch notes look really good. I like the majority of them. Some of them I don't know if they were needed, or I question the practicality of them, but for the most part, I think they're good. The Lawbringer and Conqueror ones especially, I think are going to be great. The nerf to Orochi and Ocelot are definitely needed. So all those are going to be great. Sohei and Varingian, they changed a little in the right direction, but they need a bit more, I feel like. So we'll see what all happens. I can't wait until tomorrow when all this goes live. It's going to be really cool. For those of you wondering if I'll stream tonight, I will try to. I don't know what I'll stream. I did For Honor last night, so I may do Dead by Daylight tonight. just to switch it up. But thank you all so much for watching. I had a great time with you guys. Thank you to all of you who donated or just spent your time here when you could have done it somewhere else. Thank you guys a million. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, before I go, forgot to mention this. Normally, I do a summary video talking about stuff that they mention here that I don't know about, like, or stuff to, like, you know, just kind of help get you guys up to speed. Probably not going to do that this time. I'm pretty tired, and it would take forever with Della keeping me distracted. So just send your friends this way. And you know what? I'm sure that there'll be other people like Havoc and folks who will share stuff. So sorry about that, guys. But this time I'll have to pass. But don't worry. Next time won't be a problem. Anyway, thank you guys so much. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care.